Well, hello everybody. This is Avelithe. I am a pixel artist and I am about to start pixeling here shortly. I'm going to try to finish a commission for a friend of mine, and if I can get that done, I will start something new. I'm also using my husband's microphone, so it's fancy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the thing I'm working on and go ahead and try to finish that. I did test this out earlier to make sure my voice is getting picked up and everything. So I tried to do it right this time. I even had an intro and an outro planned, but it didn't sound natural when I tested everything. So I probably won't do that. I'll probably just go for more, hey, hello, how's it going? Just to sound more me. All right, so it'd be kind of neat if I can get some people in here to talk to. I do not mind talking to people. I do enjoy it. I'd actually meant to finish this ages ago, but there's so much has happened. And being a mom, sometimes it's just really hard to work when you're home all the time. And that is okay. Real life always comes first. That's just how it is. Bear with me here. I had to downsize this image so I could pull up a separate image. It makes it easier for me. If I could have like a reference picture on a separate situation, it just makes things easier for me to kind of glance over and be like, okay, that's what that looks like. And these are what I'm using. These are such beautiful characters. I cannot wait to work on. I think this is, I'm going to mispronounce it probably. Is it Lucretia? Lucretia? I don't know why that makes me think of a character from Assassin's Creed, but I feel like there's a character with that name. I don't know if I'm wrong. I probably am. Just it kind of brought me back. I think it was like Assassin's Creed 2 or I don't know. Anyways. All right. Just trying to pull some things up real quick. If anybody comes in here, I'm going to ask and make sure people can hear me okay. You might hear my daughter in the background, and for that I apologize. I can't really stop that. Like, I'll tell my daughter, I'm going to be streaming, and she gets so excited because she wants to be a part of it, but I try to keep our lives private. I like my life staying private as much as possible. So I won't be talking too much about my own private life. I mean, I have a daughter, and that's about the extent of how often I'll talk about her. So nobody needs to know anything about her. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this a little bigger. There we go. I like that to be as large as possible. I'm still kind of learning OBS, and I think I'm getting the hang of it though. The more often I use it, the better. The more comfortable I am. All right, hopefully everybody can see that okay. Man, now is the worst time for me to get hungry. I don't normally eat breakfast, but now I'm like, I want breakfast. If anybody hears that, that's my fan in the background. All right. I will go ahead and start jumping into this. I am almost done with this. Again, if anybody hears anything in the background, that's just my kid. All right. I don't know why my laptop is chugging, but it is. Okay, let's see here. I am going to work on more of the fur. When my laptop is protesting hard. I didn't do anything. It could be, maybe I just have too many programs up. I wonder if anybody else has that problem, like just having too many programs on at once, forgetting to close them. And that's usually me with tabs open. Whenever I'm just browsing the internet, I just have like 50 million tabs open, which can't be healthy. I just forget to close them, or sometimes I'll want to leave a tab open in case I forget something. It's kind of my issue with ADHD too. I tend to forget things, so over the years, though, I've gotten into a really good habit of writing things down. Okay, that's not the color I want for that. And I kind of have to. I have to write things down, or I won't remember it. Let's see. I need to get some new colors for the fur. And if anybody's watching, feel free to say hi in chat. I am looking at chat, so I do not mind talking to people. I am not the least bit shy. I would love to say hello to people. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get some new colors here. Bear with me. I'm still kind of trying to decide what I'm gonna work on. I know I want to work on the fur. I just need new colors. So I'm gonna enlarge this real quick. I'm gonna put this on a separate art program. Don't make fun of me, but I use GIMP. I use GIMP for a lot of things. A lot of people tell me you should use this or this or this, like I think Procreate or something, and I'm like, it's fine. I think I'm weird that way. I'm just really fixed in my ways. I am stuck in it and I ain't coming out. That's not to say that I'm not afraid of trying anything new, that's just how it is with me. All right. I'm gonna put this on a separate thing too. I have a weird way of just going about things, but it's just kind of my tried and true trusted method. I have some colors here. I'm gonna try out real quick. Some existing colors. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. Right. Let's try it here. That might be too bright. I don't need the fur to be too bright. Let me try this one. I think that's okay. It's darker. That will actually work a little bit. Yeah, I'll work on this fur first before I work on anything else. I'm going to work on some shading. I do have a lot of commissions that I need to catch up on. I just have not had any time to do them. Or even if I did have time, I was just so tired, just so drained. And it happens. I actually got plenty of rest this time. I say that, but I still feel a little tired. I would love to talk to other pixel artists and just kind of, I want to know their methods. Like, how do they pixel art? I did speak to someone a while back about it. I was streaming live on Discord and we were talking about my method of pixeling. And she was telling me that she kind of does freehand, kind of like this. She does freehand, just like that. That's just a random line. But she'll go back and she'll painstakingly get rid of like any extra thick lines like this, which is fair. That is a way of doing pixel art if you want to freehand. I don't do it that way. And that's okay. I think there's no wrong or right way to do art. I used to teach art in elementary school for about a year. And it was probably one of the most memorable experiences if I've ever had. I sure miss it. But I would tell my students the same thing. Art is art. And I don't believe for a second that there's a wrong way to do it. Some people might disagree with me. It's like, oh, well, there is color theory. There is a wrong way to do it. And it's like, well, okay, but... It's been, let me see what this fur looks like so far. Not bad, not bad. I am gonna draw more lines here. Excuse me. My apologies. Hey, Dragon! Thanks for joining me. Oh, how exciting. Speaking of Dragon Wolf, you want to see what I'm pixeling right now? Here. Oops, let me move it over a bit. This is a commission for a friend. Just working on the fur right now. Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate it. I'm just going to keep drawing this here. What is that symbol, Dragon? I'm trying to figure out what that symbol is. It's showing up weird on my phone. That's how I'm looking at chats. I'm just using my phone to look at chats. Right. I am pretty happy with this fur so far. So I will definitely work on some of the shading. There's gonna be some shading here because I feel like the layered fur, like there's kind of a overcoat situation or whatever you call it. So I do need to get some colors for this. Oh, it's the looking emoji. Okay. From what I see, it looks like there's a weird symbol next. I do see the looking emoji, but there's a weird symbol next to it. So I was just curious about what that was. So what are you up to, Dragon? That's what I need. I need to somehow figure out a way to put chat on OBS. I know there's a way to do it. In fact, I did try and look it up on Google, but that's gonna be a later date thing. Just I was too excited to stream. I didn't bother with it right now. I'll do it. So I need a little bit of light on this fur to make it look 3D, I suppose. Oops. Nobody saw that. You saw nothing. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. Is it the same thing from before? So a little bit of light on the fur. Just to make it the fur look too dull. Make it a little glossy. Oh, I'm sorry, Dragon. I might need to draw some more shading here. Let's see how it looks so far. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Doing kind of a different fur method on this here. Oh, I'm sorry, Dragon. But at least you're getting better a little bit, little by little. I kind of like this fur method too. I don't know. I had a train of thought there and it just kind of evaded me. Dragon, I'm gonna figure out how to do some game, like streaming our games. It's gonna happen and I'm excited. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Do some light here. Yeah, that works. There we go. Dragon, since you're here, can you hear me okay? Does everything sound okay? I did try and test out everything before I started to stream. Let's see, I'm gonna start dithering, I think, here. Dithering just means to, I don't know, it's kind of like a checkerboard thing. It's a very old school way of blending colors and shading. Oh, that's great to hear, Dragon. Thank you. Oops. Nobody saw that. Oh my gosh. My hands are shaking a little. I should probably eat. I'll eat when I'm done. No, it's fine. Like, I could probably eat and stream. I just don't need people to hear me munch. All right, let's see how that looks so far. I will probably get rid of some of the references here. Just it feels kind of crowded. It's a little story behind this picture. My friend who's commissioning me asked for a pair of wolves to be smushing their noses together. And I was like, that is such a cute idea. That she wanted the portrait style. So I was like, I can do that. I want to make sure everything is blending okay here too. That might help. Yeah. It might. It should. Just, I don't know what to eat right now. I know I said this earlier, you weren't here yet, but coffee will definitely help. I like coffee. All right, now I need to work on the colors here. I'm almost done with this picture, and I'm really excited to get started on this one. It reminds me of the Alpha and Omega movie a little. Yeah, I saw that movie once. I personally wasn't a fan. I don't know. In my opinion, the wolves kind of looked too anthro, if that makes sense. Just too human. Although I've heard people argue that Balto was kind of the same way. I mean, yeah, that's true. Just there's something about Alpha and Omega that kind of disturbed me. I definitely prefer Balto, even though it's a very controversial story, because Balto should not have gained the notoriety that he should have, or that he got, excuse me. Because there is another wolf, not a wolf, oh my gosh, husky. I can't remember his name. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Let's see. There was Balto, and then there was. I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember. Was it Togo? That sounds right. Togo, the husky. Anyways, it probably doesn't matter anymore, but for all I know, you probably typed it and I didn't see it pop up yet, but yeah, they put, let's see, caffeine is the greatest medicine. Yes, it is. 100%. They put too much humanity in the wolves. Yeah, they really did. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a style, it's an artistic choice, but I personally don't care for it. All right, I need the colors for this right here. So I'm gonna pause this and go get those colors. I probably didn't explain that well at all. Okay, thank you, Dragon. Yeah, it is Togo. Because I'm just sitting here like, oh my gosh. I'll do that to light too. I'll tell light, what was this thing? And he's like, what thing? And I'm like, you know, the thing. And he'll just look at me like, it's kind of my curse with ADHD. It's a curse. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna grab, oh, I have another viewer. Hello. I need to make some of these a little darker, I think. Y'all aren't seeing what I'm seeing right now. I'm just trying to grab some different colors to kind of help with the shading. He looks at me like I speak a foreign language. Yeah, probably. I kind of take after my grandmother in that way because she kind of She used to do the same thing. She would look at you, and with her cane, she would point at something and just wordlessly look at you. And it's like, Grandma, what is it you need? And she'll point again while looking at you. It's like, okay, what do you want? What are you asking? She was a trip. I think she did it on purpose just to mess with you. She'll say, I want that over there. It's like, okay, but what over there do you want? I want that. It's like, oh, okay. And we'll spend the next like 10, 15 minutes trying to guess what Grandma wants. So funny. I loved her though. Still do. She passed away several years ago. All right, I'm gonna take these colors if it'll let me. My condolences. Oh, thank you. Why can I not grab the colors I want? Please let me grab the colors. It's so frustrating. Technology is great and all, especially certain art programs, but then when they just do the complete opposite of what you're asking it to do, it can get kind of frustrating. Artist problems, I guess. I don't know. I just want to grab that. Yes. Perfection. Give me. All right. That was a struggle. Okay, I got my colors. Getting my colors in a very ghetto way. Hi there, John. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Finally got a microphone. I mean, not that I never had one, just I finally installed a really nice microphone. So rather than use my headphones, I am using my husband's really nice microphone. I'm going to try and finish this character today if I can. All right, let's do it. Let's get to it. Dragon! Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I did not know this about you, Dragon. That upsets me. Why didn't you tell me you draw? Okay, it's a rule that if you mention you're an artist, you have to show your stuff. So you better do it, or I'm gonna be so upset with you. I still do some hand-drawn stuff. That's awesome, man. That is so great. I hope you continue doing it. Like, yes, programs can be very frustrating to deal with, but don't let that stop you. Don't ever let that stop you. All right, I'm gonna finish the fur here. So how you doing, John? Oh, yes, please do. Please do. I want to see it so bad. I had no idea that you can draw. All right, I'm going to see how this fur looks. Make sure it's not too stiff. All right, zoom out real quick, kind of look at it. Yeah, that looks all right. It'll look better once I detail it. I do enjoy a lot of traditional art too. I'm not really good at coloring in traditional, but I love doing it. I do a lot of like sketches and stuff. I'm better at that. I'm probably better at pixel art than I am anything else. So, but I've also had a lot of time to practice pixel art. There's some shading in here. Can you guys hear the music okay? Like, it's not too loud. I mean, I did test it earlier, but I just want to make sure that everything is decent. My only issue is I'm wondering if the fur might be too thick. Because if looking at the wolves here, they have. I mean, wolf fur can be thick depending on the species or the breed or whatever you want to call it, but I feel like the fur isn't that thick. It's very sleek here. But then again, I look at this one and it's a little thicker. That's okay too. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to tell my husband I was going to be streaming. He said he was going to try and watch. So let me go do that real quick. Give me just a second, guys. That is true. That is true, Dragon. Their fur does change through the seasons. Lighter coat during the, or like a lighter colored coat during the winter and darker coat in the summer. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I completely forgot. All right, hopefully my phone doesn't fall. I have it perched precariously up on something. I'm just staring at it like it's gonna fall. I know it will. So if you guys hear a loud slam, I'm sorry. If it scares you, I guarantee it will scare me. All right, let's work on the fur. Not to make it too thick here. So what is everyone up to today? What's going on? Probably add that third one here, maybe. I don't know. So I don't want it looking too thick, or not thick, but stiff. I'm really excited. If I can try and get a V-tubing model, that probably won't happen anytime soon, but I'm excited. Okay, Dragon, thank you for coming in and hanging out for a while. You take care. It's more shading. I'm just kind of rolling with things right now. Sometimes I'll zoom out and be like, oh dear God, why did I do that? Do that. I will probably pause for just a little bit so that I can go get some more coffee. Just I am craving coffee like you have no idea. Coffee is like my favorite thing. All right. All right, that looks okay so far. I'm probably not going to detail the bottom too much because it is going to be heavily shaded here. Ignore the weird anti-alias. The reason why I darkened the background is it's easier on my eyes. Like if it's too bright white, my eyes strain something fierce. So I have to darken the background a bit for my benefit. There is a method to my madness. But now I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat. I'll probably do that too. Get some food, breakfast, something quick, easy, and healthy. Delicious. What is everybody's favorite food? Whoever's watching now, what's your favorite food? Kind of just doing a glance over here. Might add some light here. I think I had a plan for lighting and it just kind of, okay. I have the vision now. I'll probably dither this too. I talked about dithering earlier. All it is really just, if you don't know what it is, it's just kind of an old school way of blending colors to make it look a little more natural in pixel art. This is dithering. I'm doing it the slow way. I know there's a quicker way to do it, and people told me many times, oh my God, just do it in this or this program and you'll be fine. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm too stuck in my ways. I'm sorry. Not really sorry, but you know. I can't help it. I'm comfortable with the way I'm doing it. I don't mind trying something new, but I'm very comfortable just working on pixel art in MS Paint. Okay, I also need to work on the nose. That's important too. The nose, what color are you? Because I don't think you're a true black. I think you're kind of like a very dark blue. Let's see. If I'm probably going to change the color a bit to give it that depth, I guess. Maybe it was a true black. I don't know. Just playing around with colors. Just talking about food and like what your favorite food is. My favorite food, I really like Mexican food, and I know Light could probably say the same thing. We both love Mexican food. I mainly like it because of the spice. I really like spicy food. I'll probably do this too. Alrighty. Yeah, if y'all hear that fan, I apologize. There's really not much I could do about it. Okay, just work on some detail with the nose. See how that looks so far. Good to do this. I'm not going to pretend that I know everything about pixel art. I can guarantee you I don't. What works for me probably won't work for someone else. But I had people before ask me to teach them how to do pixel art. I might one day. I might actually do a stream for that. I don't know. My best advice, if you want to do pixel art, I would suggest really just look at people's pixel art. Just look at their, like, look at the way they do things. I learned by looking at someone, his name or his username is Fool on Deviantart. And I used to study his pixel art for a long, long time. That's really how I just learned how to do it. I just observed. I looked at his stuff and I was like, I want to do that so bad. I was fascinated with pixel art. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that gives it some depth. That's pretty good. Went for that scrunched look. But Fool has probably some of the coolest, most beautiful pixel art I've ever seen. I'm just flabbergasted, you guys. My gosh, his pixel art is incredible. And because he does a lot of animation too, I'm pretty sure he does his stuff on a different program. I'm not sure how active he is. I used to be active a lot on DeviantArt, but ever since they introduced AI, like they're allowing AI, I just kind of stopped going on. I do not support AI at all. I mean, it could be a good tool, and I'm mainly talking about like writing material. Like if you need help with grammar or whatever, that might be a good way to do it as long as you're not plagiarizing. But even then, you can't really know. It's very hard to trust. I have used like Chat GPT before. I had to use it for my job. But that was, I think, last year or the year before that. I can't remember now. My goodness. Time flies. So, but no, I don't know. Now that I know a lot more about AI in general, I try to avoid it as much as possible. What do you guys think? If you are listening, what do you think about AI? I will not judge, just I know that's kind of, there's no getting rid of AI. I think it's just gonna spiral from here. It is what it is. But I think education on the subject is very important too. I think the more you understand about AI, the better. Because from what I understand, it is doing some really horrible stuff to our environment. I would explain it, but I won't explain it well. And I think the best thing to do is to do your research on what is going on with ChatGPT and things like that. So, anyways, right now I'm just kind of not redefining, just making sure this looks good here. Looks natural. Art does take some time, especially when a customer is paying you to do something. You want to make sure you get it right. Yeah, that looks really good so far. I'm quite pleased with this. I probably won't add too much more detail on this fur because the lighting and everything. Let's see. Remember what color is this here? Yeah, there we go. Maybe a little lighting, not much. Less is more. Less is more. I've learned that too. Although, I say that, but one of my favorite things to do is to add as much detail as possible in my pixel art. I kind of take it as a challenge. But you have to be so careful. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to oversaturate things. Try to decide if I want some highlights there. I do love a good highlight on fur, but again, you don't want to oversaturate it because then it just looks so bad. Just in my experience anyway. Like a little highlight here on the fur is fine because I imagine they're probably in a brightly lit area. I'm not sure. I mean, highlights do give it a little bit of depth, so I love me a good highlight. I think a little bit here is okay, just to give it a little burst of color. And after this, I am going to work on the other wolf. Let's see how that looks. That's all right. Again, you want to be very careful not to oversaturate. Give me just a second, guys. I am trying to get a link real fast. I want to see if anybody wants to watch my streaming. All right. Sorry about that brief pause there. All right. I'm trying to debate if I want to highlight the fur in the ears, but I don't know if it needs it. Can't help myself though. See how that looks. Again, I don't want to overdo it. Oh, my daughter is here. Hello.
Hi.
What's up, baby girl?
Can I please play a game on your Xbox?
Hold on just a second, everyone. All right, everybody, sorry about that. While I was talking to my daughter, I also got me my coffee. These highlights might be a little strong for the ears. Let me see. I mean, I think it's okay. I don't think I need to go all out on the highlights. Like I said before, less is more. It doesn't need all that. All right, so I'm pretty much done here with this one. I'm quite pleased with how it looks. All right, let me take a look. I'll probably touch up on a little bit here and there later. Alrighty, now we're gonna work on the other wolf. I'm excited. It's gonna be cute. And here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a flip. Oh, before I do anything else, I absolutely need to save. Oh my gosh, let me save. The trauma I have for losing art it's real, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna flip this. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so with her, this is okay. If Mia is listening, can you help me pronounce this correctly? Is it Lucretia? 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 I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering it. Oh my goodness. But yes, it's the creamy white, brownish white. So pretty. They're both just gorgeous characters. I adore them. And I do need to get me some colors, so I'm gonna go off screen and just steal the colors. Okay, this is gonna take me a hot minute because I want to make sure I get what I need. Actually, before I do that, let me just go ahead. I'm just gonna take the colors here. I need to zoom in. I do have her picture on a separate art program. It just makes things easier for me to follow. Okay, so we're gonna focus, I think, first. We'll make the base kind of this off-white. Yeah. I do love a nice cream color. This is very white. I'm gonna make this the base though. And I had started on the eyes early on just because I wanted to kind of get a feel of what they look like when they're smushing their noses together. I was super tempted to draw like a heart in the middle here. I might still do that just for fun, but then take it off before I give it to Mia. All right, and the reason why I'm darkening the background is because it's just easier on my eyes. There's a lot of strain when it's just when everything is white. Anyways, her nose is a light color too. That is so pretty. I'm gonna steal it. Yoink! Let's put it here. And then here after a while, I'm gonna grab more colors. For anybody still watching, how's it going? How's life? For me, life has been really busy, which is why I haven't been streaming like I should have. I do want to start making a decent schedule. It's just really hard when you're a mom. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. I will always say forever and ever and ever that my daughter comes first, my family comes first. I had situations before where if I'm commissioning somebody, it is completely fair if the person who's commissioning you says, hey, it's been a while. What's going on? Like, where's my art? I did have one instance where that happened where somebody said, hey, where's my art? And to be fair, it has been a long time. But this was also during a time when my father had just passed away and I was struggling in college. So I had to tell this person, hey, this is what's going on right now. And I find it really hard. I even offers, like, I can give you your money back, whatever it is I need to do. But she took it a step further and she told me that she was going to put my name out there, that I was a bad commissioner. Or person giving commissions, that is. That was kind of a traumatizing experience. It almost put me off wanting to do any more art. In fact, I haven't done art in a while, but on one hand is I do understand when money is involved, especially. It's like there is a concern. It's like, where's my product? You promised me a product. Where is it? So that is completely fair. But I have since then, it's like, okay, I want to make sure my customers are happy. Communication is always important. Communication's a big deal. And if there is no communication, like how do you expect to keep a good business, But a lot of that happened was absolutely my fault too. But I also think that person did not need to take things far. So I know I mentioned she was going to put my name out there, and I forgot what it was called, but it was on a Live Journal, I think. Oh, what was it? It was like Artist Beware or something. And she said, I'm putting you on there. I don't think she did, though. Even so, it was such a low blow because as an artist, it's like, man, I want to do right by people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I think that's one of my worst fears. It's like I want to be a good person to other people. I want to be decent. I want to make sure things are done right. I think what I need to do, and I haven't quite planned it out, but I need to make a disclaimer. Here's me just rambling about my artist woes. But that was probably the only worst experience I've had as an artist. But on the other side of that, I've had some terrible experiences commissioning other people. I've had great ones, more positive than negative. But one instance is when I commissioned someone and I waited, I think it was like 6 months to a year. And I know Mia knows this story because I've mentioned this story before. Hi, Mia, if you're here. Anyway, so I commissioned someone and I've been waiting on my art for a very long time. I don't remember the exact timeline, but it's been a long, long time. And I'm a very patient person. If it takes you a year, it takes a year. However, this artist kept producing art in between. They probably produced, I don't know, like maybe 15 pieces of art. And I remember messaging them on Deviantart saying, hey, I commissioned this thing from you. Where is it? And they said, "Oh, I already have this now." It's like, okay, can I see it? But for some reason, they could not produce it to, like, they couldn't show me. So I was starting to get suspicious. This was also around the time AI art was becoming a thing. So my suspicions were growing. I was like, I'll bet they're using AI art. So I ended up telling them, just give me a refund. And they kept saying, no, 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 I promise I'll get you your art out. I'll get it done within a week. And I'm like, no, you promised that before. We're done. Just that whole situation felt slimy. And man, that was traumatizing. I don't think I asked for commissions for a while after that too. It was just so bad. That's what happens. Like it is a gamble when you commission other people. Let's see. I am gonna take more colors. And there probably will be a little bit of artistic freedom. Not much. I mean, I still want to stay true to the characters, obviously. But I've noticed just like a little bit of silver here and there, some white.
Oh.
Sorry, folks, I was texting someone. My husband was making fun of me the last time I streamed. He was like, I heard some pauses. I don't think I was talking last stream, but he was like, there were some awkward pauses and I didn't know what was going on. It's like, well, I'll work on that. I'm still a baby streamer. I'm learning. Some beautiful silver here on the mouth, the muzzle. Or that could be some shading too, but I'll work with it for a bit. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Whoever's listening, if you hear my fan, I apologize. It is chugging. It's a nice gaming laptop, so I don't know. It could be because OBS is running. I have YouTube open. I have Discord open. I've got these art programs. That could be why, but man. Hold on just a second, everybody. My daughter needs me. Hey, baby, what's up? All right, I'm back. She was asking me if she can turn on her daddy's Xbox so she can look at daddy's character. I said that is fine, but make sure you just turn it off when you're done. She wanted to look at the character, so I think she said she wanted to draw it or emulate something of his. Anyways, let's go ahead. Oh, there's some silver here. Like there's cream and then there's silver. Oh, that is so beautiful. Just the way this blends. Oh my gosh, I hope I can get it right. All right, there's some silver here. Again, you guys probably, no, I don't think no, you can't see it. I had to look, but I have the reference on a separate tab. It just makes it easier for me to go kind of back and forth to look. Oh my gosh, though, I cannot get over like just the colors and the contrast. Like there's a dichotomy here that I absolutely love. Yin yang. I adore it. All right, so there's definitely a lot of silver and white down here. There's brown and creams up here. And everything will look very flat, at least until I start to color in more. All right, we're gonna add this here. Yeah. And the ears got kind of a brown. I don't remember who it was, but when I wasn't using a mic, I think, John, I don't know if you're still watching, but the user, John, I think it was him. He asked me to use a mic and I could have just, it was noisy. And I told him I can't really do that right now, but my daughter has been really sweet and told me that she'll do her very best. But she is 6. She's allowed to make noise. I can't stop her. I mean, all right. There's some cream here. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit here too. There we go. Oops. There's like a little spot there. All right, let's make this smoother because it almost looks like shading and that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Everything kind of has a matte look to it so far. It's like with anything else, it's going to look rough at the beginning. But as we continue on, I'll make sure details are added. You know, the usual stuff. Okay. I do like her eyes. She looks excited to see her friend? Question mark. I did ask Mia if these two are a couple, and she told me it's complicating. So, oh, I see something that needs to be dithered. For anybody just tuning in, dithering is just a way for me to blend. It's just a pixel art way to blend colors and shade and stuff. Oh, thank you, John. That's so kind. I appreciate that. I am going to try to stream more often. That's my goal. It's like I said, I am a mom, and a lot of things do come up that prevents me from trying to stream. Some days I'm just not feeling it either. Which is no excuse. That should not be an excuse. It's like saying, man, I'm not feeling work. I don't want to come to work today. Well, that's not an excuse. You still got to go to work. And the idea is this streaming situation, I do consider it my work. Like commissioning, I do consider that my work. So oh, that's such a nice thing to say, John. Thank you. I hope you keep watching. I'll try to keep it as entertaining as I can. I know sometimes watching pixel art is probably just not the most entertaining thing, but I don't know. I think that's a very subjective thing. Like, I find a lot of ambient videos entertaining. So it's a vibe. Definitely a vibe. I'm going to dither here. Just kind of get some blending here that I'll just go back and probably maybe dither more. I don't know. Let's see how that looks so far. Yeah, it looks all right. I'm going to focus more on some of the fur. I do hope to stream some gaming too. I still need to figure that out, and I'll probably do that today since I'm kind of on a roll here. But my husband's been trying to help me get that started because I do want to stream some gaming. It was so cute. My daughter earlier was asking me, "Can I be on stream?" And I told her, "If you must talk, you can't talk about anything personal." And that could be really hard with a 6-year-old. So I'm like, maybe not the best idea right now. Like I told her one day, I don't think I mind when you're much, much older, obviously. Just I think while she's still this young, she really has no business being anywhere near streams. That's just me though. That I've had people call me overprotective for stuff like that. Like I don't even show her pictures on the internet. I don't post her on Facebook. And so many people have told me, "Man, you are just way too overprotective. Like nothing is going to happen." I'm like, well, say that to the families whose kids got taken away from them because they posted their pictures online. I'm just saying. I mean, I know that's not a thing that happens all the time, I guess, but it still happens. You know what I mean? So I am not going to take the risk if the risk is there. There's too many weirdos on the internet, and being a millennial, having grown up on the internet, I have seen some things, man. I've seen some things. And I think that's true for a lot of people. You just never know what you're going to see. So, yes, I am overprotective, and that's fine. Oh, let me check what this ear looks like real quick. Yeah, her ears are kind of that like a dark brown. She's got black tips here, so I'll do that here soon. I'm so glad people are here to chat. Like I can find things to talk about, but it's easier when there's people here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I think, hold on. Yeah, it's really dark here, so I'm gonna kind of darken this a bit and then add. But yeah, going back to the whole streaming thing, I'm gonna try to do it every day. Like that has been my goal. Like it won't be an all day thing. It can't. I just have too much going on in my daily life. But I'm still debating if I want to do some streaming like early morning. That people have told me in the past, it's like you don't want to do that. Like the prime time to be doing your streams would be like around noontime or afternoon. I mean, more people are awake and more people want to watch stuff, and it's like that's fair, but I am a morning person. So I feel like I'm more creative in the morning. Sometimes I'm more creative in the evening, but I'm also dealing with family stuff. And that is fine. All right, give me just a second, everybody. All right, my apologies. Anyways, shout out to my husband. He is currently working. He also has a YouTube, and my plan here soon, because I did think about it, but I want to put up his YouTube somewhere on my channel. Like that's noticeable so people can go see his stuff too. We actually have a ton of stuff on his channel, lots of content. And this was before we had a baby. So we kind of stopped doing a lot of that. Okay, I'm gonna do the tongue now, I think, just because the white tongue is bothering me. It's low-key bothering me, guys. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Hello, Lightbringer, if you're here. I love you. He told me he wanted to watch me live stream while working. Make the tongue a little darker. Oops. See how that looks like. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, she's got kind of a fleshy pink tongue here, so we're just gonna pick our own colors for it. And then I'm gonna color the lines here. Whoops. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Actually, what does that look like? I like to just try stuff, see what it looks like. It might be too dark. Whoa. Oh, too dark. Gonna give this some blending, I guess. And I always say everything is subject to change, so what you see now might look different later. I might change stuff like off screen. Let me see how that, yeah. Bless you. That was my daughter. All right, let's see what that looks like. I'll work on the tongue. Just I need it to take some shape and color before I do anything else. I do be weird that way, I guess. All right, let's start working on the details. I love working on fur details. I've had some artist friends tell me before that line art is super easy. It's the coloring. It's always the coloring. I'm like, oh yeah, I get that. As a fellow artist, I completely understand. It could be rough. Okay, so for this character, she's got a white underbelly, so we're probably gonna push the coloring here. I was gonna do it here since there's like a layer up there, but I'm gonna probably push it down. Okay. And then the rest of this is just going to be that lovely shade of cream, that brownish cream. All right, we're going to see what that looks like. There's going to be a lot of popping in and out. Okay, yeah. And do some blending with that too. Okay, so there's some color here. I'm going to swipe it. Yoink. Because it kind of has a gradient color to it. We'll emulate that. Oh, y'all, I got me more coffee, but I'm gonna need some more. I can't. I need more coffee or food, but I really just want coffee. I told my daughter to think of a nickname for herself. because chances are high I will be calling her or referring to her on mic, but I don't want to say her real name. That's gonna be private. She told me she wanted to be Foxicorn. Which shout out to my friend M. She came up with that a couple years ago. I do have some art for my daughter. Like not based on her, well, based on her, but not based on her real looks or anything. Which is something I might do next stream. Do like a reveal. Which is so funny because technically it's like a lot of people have already seen it, but for my streamers, maybe I'll do a fun little reveal. It is super cute. I actually have 3 different drawings of her. Actually made by the same artist who did my Kitsune character on the left side of the screen here. She's going to be... One day I'm going to have a VTubing model based off of that character that I have. Little known fact. I don't even know if it's a little known fact, but for my streamers who don't know me well, I love kitsunes. It's been kind of a recent thing. Foxes are probably one of my favorite animals. And I love wolves too. But I don't know, I've grown very fond of foxes over the years. I don't know why, it just kind of happened. And I came up with this kitsune character years ago. In fact, probably over a decade, because I have a sketch in one of my sketchbooks of this character. I mean, the sketch that I have doesn't look the same, but close enough. It's still a kitsune character. And it's so funny because I'm not into furry or like anything like that. I'm not into the community, but I do have some friends who are, and they're the ones who convinced me to come up with like a persona or a fursona or whatever. So I did it for fun, but I don't consider myself part of the fandom. I do appreciate it for like the art, like the artsiness of it, I suppose. But I don't consider myself a furry. I have nothing against it. I don't. I do have another friend, and it's so funny, and I don't think she'll mind me telling the story, but her mother recently got into the fandom. Well, I say recently, it was more like a year ago. But her neighbors are furries, and they go to conventions all the time. And I guess her mother was just so fascinated by the fursuits that she asked them, like, what are they? What do you do? And they said, oh, we enjoy wearing fursuits. We go to conventions. And she's like, I want in on that. So they took her to a convention. That's kind of how that happened. I thought it was a cute story. And again, I'm not going to judge. I mean, as long as, if your hobby doesn't hurt people, who cares, right? I think it is a bit unfair for people to judge them so harshly. I get why they do. I know furries raise some controversy because they do. I can't really say it on here, not with a child present, but I think some of you understand what I'm talking about, and what some of those controversies entail. But anyways, I have nothing against it, as long as it's not hurting anybody. And that goes for any hobby, for real. Get it? For real. Oh my gosh, I'll stop. I'll show myself out. I'm going to drink my coffee and be quiet. Oh, I have another viewer. Hi, welcome in. Okay, I'm kind of just looking at my art here and deciding what I want to do next. Also while I'm talking. I can multitask, but... All right, so she's got, from what I can tell, she has some silver up here. Yeah, all this is going to be kind of silvery white. Just so beautiful. All right, let's see what that looks like from far away. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What I love most about these characters, I love their realistic fur patterns. Like you could see, I think this is called a saddle, if I remember right. I know German Shepherds have it, or something similar to it. But there's a saddle here. That is just so pretty. I cannot get over it. Mia, if you're listening, I love these characters, and I am invested, so you better tell me what happens to them. Tell me everything. Let's make the fur a little smoother here. I'll have to go through and make the line art a little less harsh looking. That'll be later though. All right, she's got silver inner ear situation with some white fur. So I'm going to do kind of the same thing I have here, just make the fur. I would copy and paste, but I don't want to do that. What's going to make this special, I think, is just the, let me look at it again. It's going to make it have, or look a little more unique. Like, I don't mind making things mirror each other. That's always nice, but these are individual characters, so while there's a dichotomy there, I'm going to make it a little more personal for each, I guess. Does that make sense? I don't know, but it makes sense to me, and I think that's all that matters. Yeah, after this is over, I am going to figure out how to apply my chat to OBS. That's something I want to work on next. And make things a little easier. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. The fur might be too thick, I don't know. That's something I worried about earlier. Like, I've noticed pretty much after I was done that the fur looks a little too thick around the neck. A little too thick, because if you notice, these ladies here have very smooth necks here. I know in general, like I mentioned this earlier when Dragon was on, but wolves, they do have thick fur. It depends on the breed. And he mentioned it also depends on the season. So, like here, it's obvious that they're probably in their summer coats. So maybe these are their winter coats. I don't know. I have to double check with Mia and make sure it's okay. If she tells me that the fur is too thick, I'll change it. Literally takes nothing for me to do or make any kind of change whatsoever. Pixel art is easy. Yes, it takes time, but it's easy enough to fix. I mean, I don't work in layers, and I know a lot of artists do work in layers, which is another thing they tell me. It's like, girl, find a different program so you can work in layers. I promise you it will change your life. And I'm like, nope. I don't want to. I've become old and cranky. Not that old, but I feel old a lot of the time. So yeah, I'm stuck in my ways, guys. All right, I'm just kind of deciding what I should work on next here. I'm gonna detail the fur now that I have the color in. I need to do the ear tips here. And I did say I needed to make it darker, so I will do that now. Oh, it's gonna be a fill-in tool, but I think I messed that up. All right, so, and her ear tips, they kind of have like this really dark brown. So I will take that color. It's not quite black, but yeah, I'll probably do that too. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh yes, I love that detail. I love me a good ear detail. Ah yes. Let me save before something terrible happens. You know that feeling you get where it's like something bad is about to happen? Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting now. So let me just save. Too many times I've lost some work. This is just the most miserable feeling, y'all. Okay, I don't think this needs to be, I think, lower. How does that look? Looks a little too flat. She has not a whole lot of silver here, so I will probably... Well, she does have some brown. Let's see here. Some blacks. Yeah, this is white. I need to fix that. So from the ear down, hold on. There we go. Again, I want to get it as right as possible. She's got a little bit of white here, so I will definitely include that. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, I had the wrong line tool. All right, that looks fine. I'll leave that there for now. I just love the different expressions. I'm really pleased with this so far, and I'm excited to show this to Mia. Unless she's watching. I am going to show her a preview though, just to kind of get, hey, is this okay? All right, I will probably drag this out a little longer. Again, I want to get it right. I'm a perfectionist. I can't help it. All right, so little bits of dark brown. Yes. Just want to make sure that's not black. All right, get these details in. Hello, there we go. All right, so, oh, I really like this detail. Just like the eye, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, eye markings, lordy. All right, keep going. Oh, I see. Okay. We need some brown. This looks really creamy up here, so I'll probably... I will probably end up doing a lot of artistic freedom with some of the markings. I mean, try to stay true as much as possible. Obviously, that's what I want to do. How does that look so far? Okay. She actually has some white. Okay. More cream. Okay. White here. Gonna have to make this bigger. Actually, hold on. I think I screwed this up. So, okay. Add some white here. There we go. A lot of this is trial and error too. It's figuring out, okay, where do the markings go? I'll make sure that looks more natural too. I think that might be too tall. I don't know. I was also debating something that John in stream here in stream chat made me think of. It's like, what do I want? Like, do I want my videos to be G-rated, like just family friendly? Because originally I was like, I want my videos to be more adult, but if people want to stream me at work, I think I need to play it carefully. So it literally cost me nothing to censor myself. And I can do that, especially with a child around. I don't want to be doing all that. So just me thinking out loud. If people want to enjoy my stuff while working, that's completely fair. I don't want to sabotage that, get people in trouble. Can you imagine? Let's see here. Do a little dithering up here. Fix that a little bit. Drink more coffee. Yes. All right, so there is some lighter cream I've noticed. I'm gonna try and get that going here. I'm kind of following the markings. They're a little easier to see on this, so I'll probably just do that. A little lighter, and yeah, this is definitely a lighter cream. Really loving the music playing. I know it's super chill, but ooh. Okay, yeah, that looks good. It's taken shape. The markings usually take the longest because I want to get it right. There's some lighter that might be like the same shade. So there's some lighter hues here. Gonna do some of that. Some of this. Go down. There's a little bit on the fur here. And boom! See how that looks. Oh yes. Oh yes, that's looking good. I do want to figure out how to make like some kind of compilation of my art. I know that will require some editing and all that, but just some goals. I was gonna say, all this looks really creamy. Yeah. Okay. I have a little trick here I'm gonna try and do. Nope, that wasn't it. Hold on. That one and this one and nope, I did it backwards. It's hard to explain like what I'm trying to do. It just kind of makes coloring things a little quicker. There we go. Yeah. All right, so far so good. I'll probably make this lighter. Oh wait, it's the same color. My eyes are getting tired, so I might actually stop streaming for just a little bit. There's like a much lighter color. I think I was using it down here too. Here, let me just, to keep things a little consistent. But yeah. It has like a little gradient here of like browns and creams. It's just so lovely. But no, it'll be my daughter's lunchtime soon, so I'll be getting off for that. Do y'all think I should just leave my stream up and just hop back on later? I thought of that. I don't know if that's what I want to do, but I am just thinking out loud. And I don't know who's currently watching, so. All right. A total of 9 views on my streaming, though, is really nice. All right. Sorry for that pause there, guys. I am kind of double checking to make sure I'm still streaming. I get a little paranoid. It's like, am I still streaming? Yeah, I am. Okay, great. Okay, I'm kind of just looking. There's definitely a gradient I'm seeing of like a silver here. It's subtle, but again, I want to do it as perfect as possible. Try to get it the same. More coffee. All right, so let's see what else we can mess with. Just what a beautiful character. I think her muzzle is white because some of the pictures I'm looking at, like this here is white. So I think this here, what I was looking at is just, it's just shading. And that's fine too. I'll probably leave it there for maybe not. I am very indecisive sometimes. Oopsies. Nobody saw that. Mistake? What mistakes? There's no mistakes here. Are you crazy? Trying to gaslight my own viewers. Nope, shading will happen. Let's see. I might make this a little taller. I don't know. Like the lips pulled up a bit more. But I'll come back to revisit that. I'm probably driving people crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, just work on one thing. I don't wanna. All right, I'm gonna take a look at some of the references. Because I think this entire portion here is just cream, like a cream color. Let me kind of just double check. Because there is some gray and silver. I will probably just do a cream base and then add some silver pixels later. Oh, hello, new viewer. Honestly, getting this many viewers is crazy. Welcome in. Stay a while. I'm trying to find some things to talk about. Just chilling, relaxing, just having a good old time. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to color here. I might just use this as my line. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. She has a very From the references I'm seeing, she has a, like here, she's got almost like a border collie cheek. It's so pretty. Hi, Mia. Okay. Yeah, feel free to send more references. I would love to look. I love me some references. This is thin, so I'm probably going to add a little more fur detail here. Again, I look at stuff later. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to change that and see if I like it. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, good, good, good. Ooh, Mia, yeah, that's perfect. That's a great reference right there because it gives me some details on the face. Thank you. All right, so I'm just going to add that to my reference list here. I'm not going to add it on my MS Paint. I am going to open it up on a different thing. So, oh my goodness. Give me just a second, y'all, while I figure this out. I'm still a baby streamer. Okay. Yes, perfect. All right. Okay, I probably will add it to MS Paint just to have a clear reference there. Again, I'm so indecisive today. My bad, y'all. All right, so we're gonna take this. I will probably just add it here since I'm already finished with the other one. Just ignore that. My reference page is gonna look super messy. Oh my gosh. I thought the background was gray. All right, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. All right, so I'm going to clear this out just a little bit. She has very pretty markings here. Make sure they're brown. Oh, my daughter. Hello, baby girl. What's up? Hi. What's going on with you? Do the sand thing with you?
Yeah, that we did yesterday that Grandpa gave.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, we can do that here after a little while, but we're going to eat lunch first, okay?
Not that.
All right, sorry about that, folks. I had to talk to my daughter. She has this really cool new thing that her grandpa gave her. It's like a little, it's just a bucket filled with treasure. that she can dig up, but then she has to use a little sifter to sift through and find the treasure. It's really neat.
And
All right, so yeah, I won't be much longer on here because I will be taking care of some just life stuff.
And the TV is so.
All right,
And don't
so
want to show.
yes, you can, baby. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep doing a lot of the fur details. My goal is to try and finish this today, but if not, I should finish this tomorrow for sure. My poor laptop. I really don't know if y'all could hear it. It is still putting up a big old fuss. Let's see what that looks like so far. Yeah, the line's gonna be really soft, but that's good. That's fine. Ooh, network meetings. Ugh. Ooh, have fun. Can't they just put it in an email? Say what they gotta say in an email and just call it done. Are you still working in journalism, Mia? Probably will darken. Yeah, I'm just gonna darken those. Oh no. I am, yes, still writing for a newspaper. I'd love to not be. Yeah, I feel that. Because they dictate what you have to write. Is that right? Like they tell you what you have to write? Uh, she said, yeah, they do mostly, and it just kills my drive to write for fun. Girl, like whatever happened to just creativity, you know? That's kind of like, I was talking about it earlier with Chat GPT, a thing now, and all that, and I used to have to use Chat GPT to write everything for me. Like that was a requirement. Like back then, it was so new for me. Like it wasn't new for everybody else, but it was new for me. I hadn't even heard of Chat GPT until work told me about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So we started to use it. But then after a while, I'm like, this is actually really bad. It's squandering all the creativity. I'm really glad I don't have to do that anymore. Now that I understand a lot more about AI in general, I'm actually very much against AI now. I ended up doing a lot of research. Somebody showed me a video about how much damage AI art and just AI in general is doing, especially to our environment. So I will never ever use AI again. Me too, Mia. Yeah, it's getting so bad. Like you remember before. Nebs, hi Nebs. Good to see you. How are you, Nebs? Yeah, it does. AI sucks. Back when it was new and a novelty, I guess. It was just one of those things where it's like, well, this is so cool, and just now it's like there's no excuse. I mean, education on the subject is very important. I will not judge people for using it, but I think the more you understand AI, the better, and the less we should be using, or not use at all, in fact. I have a new job. Yay! Currently working on my multitude of stories. Oh, nice, Nebs. That's wonderful. What new job did you get? Yeah, back in the day, nobody really understood it. It was new, like you said, and we did not understand the repercussions. That's just it. Did Skynet not teach these fools for nothing? Or yeah, you're not wrong. I'm back as a KT at a boarding facility 5 minutes from my place. What is KT, if you don't mind me asking? I'll have to make the fur a little shorter going up. Oh, a kennel technician. Okay. Oh, that is awesome, Nebs. Good for you. I hope this time they'll treat you right. Oh, yep. I am working on a commission for my friend Mia. These cuties here squishing their nostrils. Well, one of them will probably let you pet them. Mia might agree with me. It'll probably be this one here. She might, but then she might run away. I don't know. This one, though, I don't know. I can't really say. Let me just say I wouldn't recommend it. Oh. Nebs has been a longtime friend of me and Lights. So we do a lot of gaming. We used to play a lot of Destiny, and we still play, not Destiny, but we play Warframe, and we get into other games now, like Helldivers. Aw, Nebs, that's sweet. And Mia's been a longtime friend too. We used to do a lot of role playing on things like Forcadia, and I just had a brain fart. Well, yeah, Forcadia, and then we moved on to other stuff. Those were the good old days. I sure miss it. You're joking, Nibs. Snowman committed a more friendly fire? No! Are you saying that I need to take care of him the next time I'm on Helldivers? Are you serious? Don't you worry, Nebs. I'll take good care of him next time I'm on. And by take care, I mean like, you know, the good old-fashioned hell bomb. Oops. Do I need to send him another letter? Like I did last time? Maybe we'll do like a firing squad this time around. I love me a good hell bomb. I'm gonna need my laptop to chill. It is just being loud and obnoxious. You need me to break out the hick voice? Okay. I was gonna say that reading you did when I made that letter. That was epic. I loved it. All right, I'm gonna darken some of this. I'm gonna add some shading. Yeah, I will probably take a break soon though, because my back is starting to hurt. Which is so silly because I have this really nice gaming chair, but I tend to lean forward. So I'm like, what's the point of having this nice chair if I don't utilize its purpose? Alrighty. Send some of your stories, Nebs. I sure miss reading them. Or maybe next time we're on voice chat, you'll have to read them. Okay. Yeah, silver and I was about to break out into song and then I remembered I'm on YouTube. I have a rocking chair that I use for gaming. It's really fun. That does sound like fun, actually. We do have a rocking chair. I actually used to have this really, it's a very old, it's an antique German chair. My mom got it in Germany. And she had like a whole set, like a dining table and a couple of really nice chairs. A beautiful set. And she gave me some of those chairs. Just that chair is not comfortable, but I've used it for so long. It might explain why my back is just not the same anymore. It's the rocking chair my dad used to rock my brother and I to sleep in. Oh, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Aw, got some wholesome content in this channel. Up here in this chat. I love it. Love to hear it. All right, I'm gonna start adding some shading here. The rocking chair that we have was given to us from my husband's school. I don't remember. I don't know if he's listening in. I don't think he can. I'm pretty sure he's watching, but I think he got it from the library and it was just like in the back room or something. And they told him he could have it, but let's see. Gotta leave this up, but I'll be on call. No problem, Mia. I hope the meeting goes well. It will always hold a special place in my heart. Oh, that's so sweet, Nebs. I love that. I really love that for you. I don't think he can, Nebs. He's working right now, so he can get in trouble. So he has to be very careful. Which in retrospect, I probably shouldn't be saying in a stream, but I don't think anybody from his work is watching, so that is one thing about streaming. I have to really watch what I say because so many people can get in trouble. Like if you have a job and you also do streaming, oh my gosh, so many people can get fired. You might say something that is totally innocent to you, like it sounds innocent, but it could end up biting you in the butt later. So you gotta be careful. I have to be careful. How long have I been streaming? Let's see. Am I still streaming? I mean, duh, I hope so. People wouldn't be chatting if I wasn't streaming. Goodness. All right, hold on just a second, guys. I just want to check on something and then I might get some more coffee. All right, guys, I will be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. I am so sorry about that. I had to take care of a few things. The bad news is I ran out of coffee. The good news is I made more coffee. So I have that brewing now. I also got myself a little bit of a breakfast here, just an avocado. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh no, I ran out of coffee. Yeah, what a travesty that was. All right, let's go ahead and work a little bit more on this. I won't be here much longer. I did promise my daughter that I'm going to take her outside. We're gonna work a little bit on her sand stuff that her grandpa gave her. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, so I was working on, let's see. I gotta fix the markings here. I was doing that and I think I got distracted, which is just the story of my life, you know? Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I'll have to soften this a little bit to make it look a little more natural. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I'll need to soften that up a little bit, make it smoother looking. Me with the enormous pile of unbuilt models in my apartment. It's a problem. Nah, it's not a problem. I was gonna say the models that I've seen look so good. You were really good at those, Nebs. The only pile of shame around here is my laundry. Ooh, a space shuttle. I was gonna say that's really neat, especially with the recent Artemis 2 launch and everything. Yeah, that was such an exciting time. My eyes were glued to the TV when that was going on. It was so surreal. He's big into astronomy. He wanted to be an astronaut, but he wasn't able to fulfill it. Oh, I know how he feels because A long time ago, I wanted to be an astronomer, like just straight up do it professionally. But I had a crash out one day. This was back in high school, but I realized because I was so bad at math, I wasn't going to make it. So my dreams were pretty much dashed. But the cool thing is, you could still be an astronomer while I don't need to do it professionally or anything. You could still gaze up at the sky and look at the stars. I also got to watch the last space shuttle launch. Yeah, me too. The three of us, me, my daughter, and Light, we all got to see it live. That was such an experience. My dreams as a pilot have been put on hold due to the fact that I suck at math. Yeah, that's pretty much the story of my life. Like, a lot of jobs require you to be pretty good at math. I'm just not. And it's so funny because I remember when I worked at, like, I worked for the school district, the local school district, and we had a wonderful math tutor. He was a math coach, an older guy. And he once told me, because I had just come to work and started as a tutor, and he told me, everyone can be good at math, everyone. And I looked at him and I was like, there's no way. I told him I struggled through high school. Well, I pretty much struggled throughout school as far as math is concerned. And I did it, I passed, but that's because I had to stay after class. I had to really rub my nose on grindstone just to get through math. And he told me, I bet when I'm through with you that you'll be good at math. And I said, bet. So he sat me down and he taught me different ways to do division and, just some of the more complex math stuff. And while I did understand it, making it click and stay long term is another story. And I remember telling him that. It's like, I have ADHD. So if it does not interest me, it will not stick. And he said, well, that's why we are here. We are tutors and we are helping a lot of students that have ADHD and, disabilities pretty much. So I was like, well, great. So we're going to be learning it together. So he is extraordinary. And yes, when he did sit me down and teach me different ways to do some of the math, that way I could help the students. It was so funny because I told him that I did not want to be a math tutor. I wanted to be a reading tutor, but they had way too many reading tutors, so they put me in for math instead. And I was like, oh boy, y'all are going to have me teach these students some wacky stuff. Oh, it was something else, but I did enjoy it though. And while it was still elementary, real basic math, but teaching like, what was it, fourth grade and fifth grade, we had to teach long division, and it had been so long since I learned any of that, and there was a very specific way we had to teach it. It was just, I was like, okay, I don't know about this. I miss it though. I miss working for the school district. I was going to be a teacher, but schools have changed so much and students have changed so much. I remember calling my mom, who is a retired teacher. I said, I don't think I want to be a teacher anymore. And she said, well, schools change all the time. You just never know. I said, that is true, but seeing what I see, I was lucky to have been in a really good school setting where the principal cared a lot. Teachers cared a lot. We had really good students. I was very lucky. But before that, I used to be a substitute teacher, and I got to really see how the schools are that was something else. Just my experience in a school setting. It's been rough. And I don't think I'll go back anytime soon. Just the passion is there. I love teaching, but the problem is there's just no support. There's absolutely no support for these teachers. And the principal, if you have a good principal, yes, they'll support you, but you also need the support from the higher ups, and just a lot of them don't have it. It just doesn't click for me. Yeah, I feel you, Nebs. It doesn't click for me either, and it never will. Like you and I, like I know you're artistic too, so you and I are more artistic brained than we are math brained. Now, I do have some cousins who are great at math. In fact, their mom used to be a math teacher in high school, and I remember having to call her up a couple of times to be like, "Hey, look, I am struggling through algebra, I'm struggling through some of the more complex geometry stuff, and it's like I can't do this." And she would walk me through it. Just the issue is, you can be probably one of the best teachers in the world, and it still won't stick. Like I memorized formulas just long enough to get me through tests, and I did. I got through tests, but I can't. I didn't keep up with it, so obviously I'm not going to remember it. For some people, though, it sticks. Math just sticks. Back then, I mean, okay, this is going to sound weird, but I'll explain it. I had ADD, but these days they don't call it just ADD anymore. Everything is ADHD. So, yeah, ever since then I've just called it ADD or ADHD. Mia said, I was never math or science brained, which really sucks because I'm really into those subjects and I just am not good enough to work in those fields as an adult. Yeah, that's just a like I feel that in my soul. There's just so many things I love that involves math, and once upon a time when I wanted to be a teacher, I'd have to be good at math anyway, because if I wanted to teach elementary, I'd have to teach it anyway. So it's just about those things. But yeah, but yeah, my cousins right now with their big giant math brains, they're all engineers and they do some really, really great jobs. And good for them. I'm so proud of them for what they do. In fact, pretty much my whole family on that side, we're music inclined and math inclined, except me and my mom. We're not math anything. So I'm more like artistic than I am, like in this sense, I'm more artistic than I am musically inclined, even though I have been trained a little bit, like with my mom being a music teacher and everything, she did teach me how to sing and all that. I love to sing, but you won't catch me doing it. But thankfully, like for a lot of that, we can still keep them as hobbies, like astronomy and all that. It's still fun. I don't remember what the YouTube username is called. It might be number file, but I do enjoy those. While I hate math and I cannot stand doing math, watching those is fascinating because it's like just watching how the numbers work, even though I don't get what they're talking about most of the time, I can't even follow them. I still find it fun. Is that weird? Even though I hate math. Like there's this one guy. Oh, I need to look up his name now. Okay. If you guys ever heard of Klein bottles, you might have heard of this man. Uh, if I just put Klein bottle enthusiast, I'll probably get his name. I think it was like let's see. I'm gonna put his video. Oh, sorry if y'all heard that. What's his name? It's gonna bother me that I can't remember his name. But he's like a Klein bottle enthusiast, and Klein bottles are it's math. It's all math. So it's basically like a 40 object. I think I told Light about this before too. Oh, his name is Cliff Stoll. Cliff Stoll. I'll even put it in chat. But he is so fun. Like, while I don't understand Klein bottles, just listening to him talk so passionately about Klein bottles gives me life, you guys. It gives me so much life. Okay, here's his video. Cliff Stoll. I'll even put his name there. Okay, anyways, so if y'all ever get bored, just watch that. He's so fun. And I love him. He he's so fun. Like he looks like your average mad scientist, which just makes it even better. But he's got such a personality. Oh, I love him. All right, give me just a second, everybody. My daughter is trying to ask me a question. Okay, I am back. She was asking me what a personality means because she heard me, which is another reason why I have to be very careful about what I say on here because she'll pick it up. She'll pick up everything I say. I explained it to her what a personality is. Anyways, I'm gonna see if this will mesh well here. Okay, from what I see, this is white. I'm gonna have to change the colors on the inside. I had myself an avocado for breakfast, just one avocado. It was so good. I recently got the it's called like an everything mushroom with a little bit of salt and pepper in it, and it's so good. Oh, I love it. I highly recommend. Oops. Y'all didn't see that. You saw nothing. All right, let's take a look and see what that looks like so far. Okay, it's coming together. It's still a little rough looking. It'll look better once everything is smoothed out and has more color and shape. So right now the lines are kind of harsh, but I'll have to, again, later. All right. Thank you, Mia. I'm so glad. And don't hesitate, like if anything needs to be changed, you are welcome to speak up and let me know. I am gonna probably fix, because this is kind of a brown. Like a lot of this here is brown. I'll sit on it for a bit because while I'm looking at the reference, I'm like, okay, so yeah, this will be softened up too. So yeah. Okay, Mia, you enjoy your breakfast. Just I need to be better about eating breakfast. Like not eating is just not good. Okay. I can't go at all without breakfast. Yeah. I used to be a breakfast eater, especially when I was pregnant with my daughter. I had to eat breakfast. I could not eat, could not eat. Let's see. Smooth this out a bit. A lot of what I'm doing is just refining things and making it look better. All right, I'm gonna work on. I think I need to work on this too. Feel like I'm gonna use some of this color here. Add a little bit more gradient, I think, just to smooth things out and make it look nicer. Yeah, that looks better. The breakfast that we had at, what was it called, Nebs? The Blue Bonnet Cafe when we all went together. Oh my gosh. They had really good breakfast. I'll never forget that. Good times. Yeah, Blue Bonnet Cafe. Oh, we're gonna have to go again one of these days. Hold on just a second. My daughter's asked me a question. Oh my gosh, Darkjaw! Hey! Sorry if I was a little loud. I had just leaned over and my mic is like right there next to my lips, so I'm like probably very loud just now. Sorry about that, y'all. Your ears were burning. Oh no. Well, welcome. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm just pixeling some stuff. These are all reference pictures here. Though I could probably get rid of this. I don't really need it anymore. It's just crowding. Oops. Yeah, I'll just ignore that. Just ignore it. It was never there. It never existed. How's it going, Darkjaw? This requires greater dexterity than I will ever have. Aw. Aw, thanks for popping in. Enjoy your food. I was gonna say, is it should be afternoon there, huh? Where you are. So you're having dinner, probably. Oops. Yeah, it's nearly 5 p.m. Yeah. See, it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning here. I'm still drinking coffee. Actually, just kidding, I'm not. I gotta go get my coffee. But I'm gonna keep doing this while the iron's hot, if you know what I mean. Just having a snack before the wife gets home. Good plan. See, at least you're eating. I had an avocado, but that's hardly a breakfast. I need to do better. I will be right back, folks. My daughter is asking me another question. Okay, I'm back. Just kidding. I'll be right back again. Okay, she just needed help with her brownie. Ooh, coffee. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go make one. Yeah, coffee friends. Let's go. What was that noise?
What was what noise?
I just heard a noise. Hold on, guys. What was that? My bad, guys. I heard a noise. I'm trying to figure out what that was. That's my daughter. Everything okay there, little girl?
Yeah, just
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I figured out what that sound was. Thank you for the support, Dark Jaw. Oh my gosh. Aw. Oh, thank you. My apologies. I know I keep pausing, but my daughter is having technical difficulties.
Everything is plugged and what I do.
Okay. Again, my apologies. She's having trouble with her sound, which happens. It happens to the best of us. All right. I'm gonna keep working on this. But yeah, Darkjaw, thanks again, man. That is so kind. Aw. I was not expecting that.
Thanks, Mommy. The sound is still here now.
Oh, the sound is here now? She just told me the sound's working. Yay! Awesome. Okay. And earlier I was telling my daughter that I'm starting to hear some thunder outside. So we probably won't get to do the sand thing. We'll have to see. So I'll probably stream a little bit longer. All right, let's see what that looks like so far. It's coming together, guys. Oh, I hear the thunder. It's still faint enough. I don't think the mic can pick it up, but oh yeah, it's starting to thunder. So how's everyone's day going? Everybody doing okay? Exhausting? Yeah. We're gonna have to go and game soon, y'all. Like, what do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to game? Going pretty good, Nips? That's good. Same here. I'm enjoying the vibes. Like right now, it's really dark outside, and I'm tempted to just open the window. Been doing my grandma's garden for her all day. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Gardening is fun. I love to garden, but it is work. I'm down for anything. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, I am enjoying it. I would love to get back in Helldivers too. Excuse me. Helldivers too. But the recent thing they have going on right now with the bugs is just insane. I don't think I could do it. It is too much. So what was it? Me, Dragon. I'm trying to remember if Snowman was there. I don't think he was, but me, Dragon, Light, we were all doing a thing on Helldivers, and the bugs were skittering so fast. Like, since when did they get speed? So it almost felt like they got a secret buff or something. I'm up for Warframe, Helldivers 2, maybe some Derp Tide. Oh my gosh, I haven't played that in a hot minute. Vermintide. I was trying to remember the name Vermintide. Let's see, I'm up for Warframe. Yeah, I do need to get back in Warframe, if anything, to finish some of Folly's stuff. Unless that ended, in which case, oh well. I mean, I already got all her parts. Oh, Dark Tide. What did I say? Did I say Vermintide? I do have Dark Tide. The devs gave them cocaine. They really did. That's the new bug update. Yeah, they really screwed the pooch, in my opinion. They even messed with my mechs, man. They messed with my mechs, and I'm so upset about that. When they die, they release a red cloud that makes them faster and attack faster on the. Oh, is that what that was? Okay, because me and Light were talking about that. Vermintide was throwback, right? I enjoyed Vermintide a lot. Just the problem is I think, do they have a Vermintide too? Because I think that's the one me and Light played, and we could not play together at all. And it was upsetting because we had just bought the game. But their multiplayer it absolutely sucks. What did the pooch do to deserve this? Right? That's the problem, Nebs. The pooch didn't do a darn thing. Indeed, they do. Yeah. No, I am down for whatever. I would be down to play Helldivers, but I don't think I want to fight the bugs. I don't care for the bugs. But yeah, I'm down. Probably later on when Light gets home. Ew, it's coming together, guys. Look at that. How long have I been streaming? Hold on, let me go check real quick, and I'm just curious. I have been streaming for 3 hours, exactly 3 hours, y'all. Wow, that's the longest I've streamed, I think. I'm so glad y'all are here. Thank you for being here and talking with me. Indeed they do. Bots it is then, because I'll be darn if I'm fighting the squids. Sorry, I have to censor myself because of my daughter. She has headphones on, but still, I gotta be very careful. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't mind fighting the squids though. They're not that bad. It's when they do that strafing thing with the ships. But even then, like I figured out what weapon was it? Nebs, you could probably tell me. Or maybe you, Darkjaw, but there's a certain weapon you can use that stops the strafing ships. They're just so annoying. Especially if you're not paying attention, they just catch you by surprise. That turns me into a whole other person, y'all. I get violent. The stingrays, that's what they're called. Yeah, the ships. I hate them. All right, so I got the fur down. Let's see. Now I just need to give it some depth and add some highlights, kind of like I did here. All right, give me just a second, guys. All right, I'm back. Okay, y'all tell me, what is your absolute most favorite game? Go ahead and tell me. I need to plug in my phone. My phone's about to die. All right, y'all, my phone is finally plugged in. Halo Reach is one of them. I am ashamed to say I never played it. I did play some Halo games with Light, but I don't think Halo Reach was one of them. Might need to fix that soon. I know the Halo games are really good, or at least the earlier ones. That's like asking me for my favorite child. Okay, but if you have a favorite child, then Darkjaw, what would it be? Or at least, okay, if you're struggling to tell me your favorite games, give me like your top 3 or 5. I also love Ace Combat 6. You would love Ace Combat, Nebs. That makes a lot of sense. Never played it myself, but I think those would be games worth checking out too. All right, back to the fur. Speaking of YouTubers, Nebs, I need to show you this one YouTuber who he's oh my gosh. So he is or used to be a pilot. So I don't know if he's technically retired. Give me a second because I'm trying to remember like who he is. He's like the pilot. Oh, so the YouTuber's name is Air Force Proud 95. So you may have heard of him. I will put him in the comments, Nebs, and I want you to watch some of his videos. He is a professional pilot and air traffic control guy who plays Flight Simulator. So, oh my gosh, you will love him. We just put that in the comments. Hold on. All right, so Darkjaw, Fable 3, Metal Arms, Glitch in the System, Bloodborne, yes. Destiny 1 and 2, oh yeah. Expedition 33. When I was pregnant, I watched Lightbringer play Bloodborne, and I remember really liking it. Never played it myself, just for some reason, when I was pregnant, I could not play games. I don't know why. It's not that it made me sick, just I couldn't. I couldn't do it. So I watched him play Bloodborne. Destiny 1 and 2. Oh yeah, yeah. I loved the Destiny games. Obviously, I don't play them anymore, but so many good memories with Destiny, you guys. So many good memories. All the raids we did. I mean, I did more raids with Nebs in Destiny 1, but Destiny 2 is when we joined y'all's clan, Darkjaw. And we did a bunch of raids after that. E33's music goes hard. Yeah? I'll have to look into their music. Have y'all heard Division 2's soundtrack? Oh my gosh. Just when you're playing, like sometimes I'll listen to the music, I'm like, oh my gosh, this song slaps. But if you actually listen to the soundtrack, it is so good. I've been really into it lately. I will say honestly, like I don't think Division is my favorite game, but I am really enjoying it right now. It's a lot of fun. All right, I need to take this girl, actually. I need to grab some colors real quick. So if you see me pause, it's because I'm putting this in a separate situation. Just trust me, bro. Just trust me. Me and Nebs were talking about the DSC days yesterday and realized that the clan was founded 7 years ago on the days with all of us beating DSC. Deep Stone Crypt. Yes, man. Oh my gosh. Has it really been 7 years? That is crazy. Seven years. Me and Nebs, I know, Nebs, how long ago has it been since we met? Because I know it's been longer. Because it was through you that we met, Dark Jaw and everybody. It doesn't feel that long ago. Oh my gosh, my mind is blown, y'all. That's crazy. 2015, 2016. Yeah, because we met not that long after, like, Destiny dropped. So yeah, it had to have been a year or two after it dropped. That is crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's nuts, y'all. Just, it's so funny because I know we talk about this all the time. Like, oh my gosh, how long ago has it been since we met? But it always surprises me because so much time passes in between. It's like, wow, has it really been over 10 years? Jeez. That's nuts. Right, so I'm gonna pick some colors real quick. Yeah, it would have been not long before Jess, Jake, and Nebs found me on IO during doing the Whisper Quest. Try to remember which one was the Whisper Quest. It's been so long, I don't really. I've been really out of touch with Destiny lately, so I don't remember a whole lot. Whisper of the Worm Quest. Okay, I remember it now. That was the one where Whisper of the Worm Quest with all the Taken. Didn't it have Taken Tanix too or something? I don't remember. Oh, you know what, guys? I need to save my picture here. Because I have a feeling with it storming and everything. I mean, my laptop won't shut off, but just in case, I am going to save. The Whisper of the Worm Quest. Okay. Tunnels. Okay. I was going to say, it has been a while, y'all. I do need to go back and play some of the Halo games. I played a couple of them with Light, and it was so funny. And I may have told this story to you before, Nebs, but like when you first come in contact with the Flood, Light was honing in on my reaction to it. I didn't react at all because I didn't know what I was looking at, and it made him mad. He was like, this is probably one of the most, or like the scariest part of the first Halo game, and just no reaction at all. And I told him, what am I supposed to look at? What am I seeing? I believe the Taken guy was called Fickrel? Fickrel was Scorn. Y'all are probably right. Look, I don't remember. I do remember Fickrel was one of the bad guys. Library and Legendary, Rocket Flood, The Nightmares. Just, I feel bad because I've seen like compilation videos of people reacting to the Flood, and I'm like, oh, was I supposed to react that way? Because wasn't the first thing you see is like a dead guy? And it was just kind of, it was environmental storytelling. So you were being told pretty much what was going on through the environment. And I just did not care at all. And I'm ashamed of that as a gamer because I do like environmental storytelling. But yeah, anyways, I will get back to my pixel art here in just a minute. I'm just grabbing some colors, certain shades and everything so that I can do what I gotta do as an artist, I guess. Just getting some lighter shades here. It's just easier to do on GIMP. Environmental storytelling was really good in The Last of Us as well. Oh my gosh. Darkjaw, I can't play that game. I cannot play Last of Us. I tried. I have it. I played through, I think the first 15, 20 minutes of it, and I had to stop. The story writing for Expedition 33 is unbeaten personally. Really? I'm gonna have to play that. Like, I'm not as sensitive as I used to be. When I first had Genevieve, I just said her name. I wasn't supposed to. I'm so terrible at this. Anyway, but you guys know her name. I'll have to edit that out later. But anyways, so when I first had my daughter, um, I was really sensitive to like just like any kind of terrible thing that had anything bad that happens to children. I could not deal with it. I couldn't stomach it. So when I played Last of Us, like the first 15, 20 minutes, I had to stop. I was like, nope, I can't do this. Um, Now I'm not as sensitive. Like, yes, it still disturbs me as a parent, but I could probably be okay to play through it and understand, hey, this isn't real. I know this isn't real and everything. Oh, give me just a second, guys. All right, guys, sorry about that. No, earlier, I have to be so careful what I say on here. All right. I think one of my favorite environmental storytelling, just one of them that I can think of, is probably Portal 2, just because there's a lot of nuanced storytelling going on kind of behind the scenes. You get kind of an idea of what happened or what's going on, which is so funny. They didn't have to expand on the story for Portal at all, but they did, and I'm so happy. We're in space, right? Space. I love Portal. I love the games. I'm still grabbing colors, you guys, so that's why I'm not doing a darn thing with the pixel art right now. Just bear with me. Hey, Mia. I'm back. Went and got, and I'm gonna say it so wrong. Is it Akai? Akai bolt and put the chicks outside. Aw. How are the chicks doing? Little Nightmares. Oh my God. Darkjaw, that is such a good game. Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Especially, I haven't played Little Nightmares 2, but I did watch someone else play it, and the ending blew my mind, y'all. Mia says they are good, getting big. I'm ready to put them outside permanently, but it's still a little too early. Oh, are they not getting picked on anymore? Because didn't you say that your chicks were getting picked on by the other hens? All right, get me some colors up in here. Okay, Samia says, I have not introduced them to the big hens yet. They need to be bigger, but they will get picked on. They have to work out the pecking order. That makes a lot of sense. Very true. My only experience with chickens is back in Germany. I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old, and I used to have a friend, and we would play at the barn all the time. And we would play that year, it was around spring, I guess, and they were the tiniest and cutest little chicks. Oh my gosh. We used to play with them all the time. That's probably one of my fonder memories. Little Nightmares 3 is good too, but the new game by some of the other devs called Reanimal is such a brain squeeze. Has some really good set pieces. Ooh. I haven't heard of Reanimal, but gosh, y'all are making me want to look up these games. I forgot about Little Nightmares 3. That came out, what, like a few months ago? And I recently played Silent Hill F. That was another really nice, like the story pieces in there was really nice. I personally do not understand the hate for that game. A lot of people are saying it's not a Silent Hill game. I will argue that it is, and I am open to the idea of the developers trying something new. Because even the original developers were like, hey, we can only do so much in the town itself. I used to be a stickler and I was like, no, it's got to be in Silent Hill. Otherwise, it's not a Silent Hill game. But if they want to make it into a concept, I'm open to the idea and I want to see what they do because I really liked Silent Hill F. I'm not biased or anything. They had Kitsune in there. I did like the Kitsune stuff, but it was probably the only Silent Hill game I can get through. It was scary, but I was able to get through it. Silent Hill 2, though, I do have the new Silent Hill 2, but the old Silent Hill 2, I could not get through it because it got under my skin so bad. I could deal with Pyramid Head. I could deal with some of the other monsters, but there was a moment in there that made me quit. It was in like a random disembodied noise, and it made me quit the game. I'm like, nope. All right. Still getting colors, y'all. Y'all just can't see it because I don't have the screen open for that one. Oh, that was the loud thunder. I don't know if y'all could hear that. Silent Hill 1 through 3 are the best for sure. I agree, Mia. The absolute best games. I don't really care for anything beyond that, except maybe Silent Hill F. I mean, I kind of understand why people would call it like people are arguing that it should not have been a Silent Hill game, and maybe that's true. I mean, I still like it as a Silent Hill game. Yeah, my favorite of the three is definitely 2. Metroid Prime 2 scares the crap out of me as a kid. Oh, really? Was Metroid Prime considered a horror game? I don't know much about it. Y'all have to educate me on that. It was. Oh my gosh. Silent Hill F has some really good storytelling too. The whole thing about traditional values being, excuse me, unidealistic was a really good way of setting the time period. Yeah, it really was Dark Jaw. I agree. It because I know it was set in like the 1960s, and during that time period in Japan, they sold their daughters off. I also know around that time period they stopped doing that, so like it was at the end, like going into the 1970s is when they stopped doing that. So anyone's welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. I love Silent Hill 1 and 3. I think 1 is my favorite. 1 was awesome. It definitely had a creepy, like one of the creepier atmospheres, and I think it's because of all the I don't know, there's just something about it. The it's really hard to put it into words how that game made me feel. Environmental wise, I think Silent Hill 1 was scariest. Silent Hill 3 holds a special place in my heart though, because I'll never forget that one part where what was the main character's name? Heather? Is that right? But she faces off her alter ego in a carousel. The creepy carousel, y'all. I'll never forget the music. That part creeped me out so bad. Oh my gosh. That was hard for me to get through. I love horror. I love watching horror. Playing horror is another story. I have to watch other people play horror. But I could get through Silent Hill F. It was really fun. I need to play through it again because I know there's multiple endings. Unfortunately, I spoiled myself. Resident Evil 1 through 4 are also the best in my opinion. Oh yeah, yes. I haven't played. Okay. I was also pregnant when Lightbringer played Resident Evil 4. I think it was the remake. No, because he played the original too. I watched him play the original, and I think he played the remake when it came out. But both times I watched him just because I couldn't play them. It's not because they were horror, just for some reason I could not play games when I was pregnant. I still don't know why. Sorry for my ghetto way of doing this, y'all. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, repeat. Okay. I just got some colors. I am a very unusual artist, I think. I just do things so differently, so unorthodox than the way people are used to. And people called me out on that before. It's like, okay, why are you doing it like that? It's like, well, it's because I wanna. I wanna. Okay, so this is lighter. Yeah. Silent Hill F is set in a village that a mate of mine has been to. The town in-game is called... Oh, I can hear it in my head, but pronouncing it is another thing. Ibisugaoka. Did I say that right? Ibisugaoka. But in real life, it's called... Darkjaw, you're gonna make me have to say these. Kanayama. It is almost a one-to-one map of the old town. Oh, that is so cool. I am so jealous. That is neat that your friend got to go do that. Ibisugaoka. The funniest thing, I could hear the characters say the town in my head, but saying it is a whole other beast. All right, I'm gonna start doing a little bit more shading here. Let's see. So, also just wanted to hear you say the names. Well, you got it on stream, so never played any of the Silent Hill or Resident Evil games. Nebs, you'll probably enjoy Resident Evil more than Silent Hill, in my opinion, just because I know you. Resident Evil is more of the shooter. Silent Hill's not much of a shooter game. It's more of a survival. I did watch someone play the new Resident Evil game. What are we on, like 7 or 8 now? Don't make fun of me because I don't pay attention to numbers anymore. But that was a really good one. I really liked the dichotomy of playing 9. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I liked the dichotomy of playing like pretty much the movie flick hero Leon, and then playing I guess she was FBI, but she was a little more nervous. She was new in the field. She didn't know what to do, I guess. So she was more the survival horror. Leon was just the have fun shooting the zombies. A bunch of people are thirsting over Leon. Have you seen the mods? He's wearing practically nothing. Of course people are thirsting over Leon. Okay, hot take, y'all, but I don't find Leon that attractive. I never did. Oh my, okay, I'm not reading that. It was scary. Technically, I think there is 13 main story games. What? Darkjaw said. What's with his hairstyle? There's nothing wrong with his hairstyle. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. Just I don't personally find him attractive. Resident Evil kind of lost me after 5. I missed the vibes of the very first game. Ah, yeah. I was gonna say, I heard people didn't like Resident Evil 5 as much. The 90s boy band bullcrap haircut. Oh, you listen here, Nebs. There's nothing wrong with his hairstyle, okay? It's not that. I don't know. I just don't. Which is so funny because I heard when they created older Leon, I'm going to assume he's in his 50s, like his late 40s or 50s in the game itself. Um, they had a bunch of women help pretty much create this Leon, right? He's like 50 in the last game. He aged out of that hairstyle. Deb said, I'm a 90s baby, I can say that. Yeah. Darkjaw. I think the problem with 5 is it was just extremely racist. Hence why it isn't getting a remaster. Wow, it was racist? Really? I didn't even finish 5. Wow, ouch. Yeah, it do be like that, huh? Okay, now I'm working on the pixels. Sorry. I can read chat in pixel, I promise.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
I was gonna say, what are some games y'all never finish? Or like, what did you put down because you hated it so much? I was doing something on here and I just lost my train of thought. I'm gonna drink some coffee. That'll help me remember. It's working on. Okay, I'm gonna probably fix some of this a little bit. I need to go back and finish some games. I still have a bunch of games just left alone. Like there was the what was it? Oh my gosh, Horizon Forbidden West. Let's see. Starfield broke my heart. Aw. I don't know Starfield. Dang, that really bites. For me, it was No Man's Sky. Speaking of space games, No Man's Sky upset me because I paid like $60 for that game and I played like maybe 2 hours only to realize it was just not everything it was cracked up to be. However, I heard it got so much better. One day I will go back to it. Just, I gotta fire up my PS4 for that. Yeah, I still have a PS4. I haven't upgraded. It's a lot of those. Yeah, Darkjaw. I love the Horizon games. I love them. It's such a unique game and story. I mean, as far as I know, I don't know if it was inspired by something else, but it was so good. Starfield was Bethesda open world space exploration. It should have been so good. It was just such a disappointment. That is such a shame. That is such a shame. I feel secondhand disappointment. I really hate it when they hype up games. They promise you all these things that they're going to do, only for them not to do it. They did that with Destiny 1. It got a little bit better over time, but then it didn't. So in fact, I did get to meet Ashley. You got to meet Ashley Birch? No, I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh. Sorry for yelling in the mic. She's super cool. Yo, I love Ashley Birch. I watch a ton of her videos. I have a really crazy story for you. So, at our Oh my gosh. Where we get our glasses. Hold on. Sorry, I got a text message. So, anyways, our optometrist, one of the guys that works there said that he is close friends with Anthony Birch, the brother. And I was like, what? Yes, she played Chloe Price. I love her. I want to meet her so bad. I love her energy. She is really sweet from a lot of the videos that I've seen. That and her range, man. She is such a good voice actress. She's also done Cassie Cage in Mortal Kombat. I think it was Mortal Kombat 10. Gosh, I don't remember. And then they changed voice actresses, which was disappointing, but I think they had to do it because Ashley got busy. Nep said I tried Starfield, but I couldn't do it. Okay, yeah. I would love to meet Laura Bailey. She is just so impressive. I recognize the name, but I don't know what she's done. She was voiced by Erica something in Mortal Kombat 11, Ashley Birch in Mortal Kombat 10. Yeah. Absolutely nothing against Erica, but I definitely prefer Ashley Birch. Along with so many other characters. Yeah. Mia says, I'm obsessed with space and sci-fi. Starfield had so much potential and they bombed it. It has something like hundreds, thousands of planets to explore and so many NPCs that were all lifeless. That is so sad. Can you imagine advertising your game to be able to do stuff like that? I actually kind of remember that now. He had one job, Howard. I can't read that, but yeah, you're not wrong. All right, now I'm just kind of working on the boring stuff here. Just fine-tuning the fur. Anyways, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna do... I think that's the same color. Yeah, it is. Do some shading. Was it so you could release yet another version of Skyrim, the Uber Hyper Super Special Edition? It do be like that, huh? Yeah, I get sick of it too. Just, I really feel like these game companies just lose touch with players so hard. Laura Bailey played Invisigal in Dispatch and Nadine Ross in Uncharted and Mary Jane Watson in Spider-Man. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen her stuff. Just one of those names, like I recognize the name, but I don't remember what she's done. They've got the bad touch. Except they're probably not mammals. Oh my gosh. I can't read that. Oh, Nebs, you're wild. Y'all are so funny. But yeah, I am gonna need to take a break here soon, get off of here. Dan and I are in close contention for that one. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, I'm gonna give my eyes a break and come back to this later. I do want to try to finish this today though. I still have a ways to go. I feel like I've taken a little longer because I know I've been reading a lot of the chat, but I love interacting with you guys. Let me save before something terrible happens. Yeah, Mia, thank you for showing up here and watching. I appreciate that. I should have this finished either today or tomorrow if things go well. Have fun and enjoy that coffee. I will, Dark Jaw. Thank you. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. This was so much fun. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. All right, so this is so embarrassing. I have an outro and I'm gonna try it, okay? Are y'all ready for this? I'm so embarrassed. Okay. All right, here's my outro, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is Avelithe, Pixel Artist. Until next time, stay pixel perfect! Oh my gosh. I couldn't do that with a straight face. When I first started the stream, I did mention that I had an intro and an outro, but when I tested it, when I tested it, like when I was doing like a private testing, I said it out loud. I'm like, oh my gosh, that just sounds so dumb. So I probably won't use it. I'll probably just go with a more natural. Hey, y'all, thanks for joining me. Thanks, Mia. There's the normal Av I know. Aw, yeah. Stay pixel perfect, y'all. Oh, that is so hard to say. Stay pixel perfect. I'm gonna have to go back on the drawing board to that one. That one just doesn't sound natural. Like it was a good idea when I initially wrote that out. Now it's like, maybe not. All right, y'all. Take care. Be safe. Thank you again for the coffee, Darkjaw. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.